on actually the combination. We worked on placing my shots. And as I watched the replays,
I want you to listen to this.
Throughout the rounds, I threw some good body shots, some good head shots. I tried to set up some shots. That's exactly what we've been working on for like 11 weeks straight in camp. So I'm happy with my performance. And I have to go and watch this to give myself a grade. But as of right now, I give myself about a B+.
As you mentioned, you're barreling towards that middleweight unification fight against Christina Hammer early next year. To get another fight after that, you may have to go down even lower to take a big fight. I know you said you could make 154. Your nutritionist told you you might be able to make 147. How low can you go to get a big fight?
I'm going to say 54. 47, I'll be looking like a stick. But 54 is definitely what I think. But my nutritionist is great, perfecting athletes. They've been with me throughout this whole camp. And even fight week and making the weight was so much easier. It wasn't the day that I starved in camp. In my last fight, I starved a couple days to try to make the 160 weight because I haven't lost that much weight in so long. But it's different now. And people have to remember, I only have 7 fights. I'm not going to know how to lose weight. I'm not going to know how to pace myself. I just came from win the Olympics 2016. And now we're in 2018. And this would be my 5th, 6th, 7th belt now. So I am above the average. I am the greatest woman of all time, no matter if they like it or not, because there's not a girl that can beat me. When you get a girl that can beat me, then you can say I'm not. But till then, I am.
Congratulations, Claressa.
Thank you.
Brian?
Chris, thank you so much.
She wants Cecilia Braekhus. Cecilia Braekhus, as you can see right there, the 147-pound undisputed champion, right now doesn't have a network. She's going to be fighting on HBO on December the 8th. We're going to be covering that fight against Alexandra Madazik-Lopez. The last fight for HBO. She's headlining the card, by the way, over Chocolatito. Claressa Shields. I'm trying to figure out who's the most marketable between Claressa Shields and Katie Taylor. I would say they're right now around this. Because, see, Katie Taylor got, the whole Ireland behind her. Claressa Shields is building up a big reputation for herself, especially the fact that she's good on the microphone. And she's got the grasp of social media. Yeah, sometimes she can be a little ratchet, and I'm not even going to lie. When she first became a pro, I didn't like her. But after a while, I was like, all right, I understand what she's got to do with women's boxing. And she goes right there on that edge, but she don't cross the line anymore to where it becomes like really, really ratchet. You see what I'm saying? So she has the picture, but now she's got to get the opponents. I want to see her against Christina Hammer because the way she fights with that moving, and that height, and also she does use her height to her advantage, even though she doesn't jab as much as she should, meaning Christina Hammer. Still, oh wait, listen to this. Listen to this.
Up to 154 to fight Claressa Shields. She does not deserve to be considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing.
I didn't make an excellent.
This was this is Chris Mannix.
And if I may editorialize for a minute here, Brian, I think that is incredibly weak. If you are considered the pound-for-pound best fighter in boxing, you move up a weight class and you dare to be great. We see Mikey Garcia doing with Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. He did it against Oscar De La Hoya, the guy you're next to. Sugar Ray Leonard has done that multiple times. So if Cecilia Braekhus does not want to move up to 154 to fight Claressa Shields, she does not deserve to be considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing.
I didn't make an excellent point, right? And Claressa Shields making that point too.
And I think that Claressa Shields, not Claressa Shields, Cecilia Braekhus is chasing the money. I can understand that because she wants a big fight with Chris Cyborg. But will it be allowed to happen by the UFC? We don't know what Chris Cyborg's contract situation is like over there. And right now, yeah, they're right. It's true. Listen, Cecilia Braekhus has only been at 147 pounds. She may have had a couple of fights at 140 or so, but listen, she's got to go to 154. The biggest fight in women's boxing right now, outside of, I would love to see Amanda Serrano. I think Amanda Serrano can touch 147. I think that's the max for her. But she's got other things going on. But in regards to right now, I want to see Claressa Shields versus Cecilia Braekhus. 147 is too low for Shields. 154 is where she should be at for the fight. And if they want to build it up a little bit, I say Cecilia Braekhus versus Hannah Gabriels for her belt. Because when Gabriels fought Shields, she moved up to 160, but she's champion at 154. We'll see, though. Clarissa Shields completely dominated Hannah Rankin. She didn't, you know, Hannah Rankin was scared to get knocked out. You could tell she was being outclassed. And Clarissa Shields, from what I've seen, she's a pressure fighter, power puncher, not necessarily to stand up and, like, boxer, like, you know. But overall, good women's fight. I'm glad that women's boxing is getting the recognition it deserves, and the women got to understand that they got to turn it up in regards to the fact that, like, you're being televised now at, like, a grand scale, the biggest it's ever been across multiple networks. In regards to Cecilia Braekhus, she's promoted by Tom Lawful of 360 Promotions. So what that means is they're under the same banner as the Superfly tournament and Golovkin, which both don't have a home. And if Golovkin comes over to the zone, you can guarantee that that stable will probably come over there too. Golovkin right now, there's heavy talks of him fighting Colin Smith, but if that fight was to get made, then it wouldn't be, you know, until about March or April or May, because they want to be on that same Canelo timeline. We'll see, though. We're talking about different things. We got to get to the big Baby Miller fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.